Hello and welcome to today's Catholic Focus News Bulletin. I am Susan Bulemi, and with me on the Sign Language Interpretation Desk is Charity Ngima. We begin our stories today from Vatican, whereby Pope Leo XIV led his weekly general audience, delivering a powerful message on the universal call to holiness. The pontiff stressed that holiness is not the preserve of a privileged few, but a daily responsibility for all believers. He encouraged the faithful to bear witness to their faith through consistent acts of love, integrity, and devotion in their everyday lives. His message comes as part of ongoing efforts by the Church to inspire deeper spiritual commitment among the global Christian community.
Dear friends, may you bear witness to your fidelity to the gospel with the enthusiasm and generosity characteristic of your youth, always following Christ, the way, the truth, and the life. Finally, my thoughts go to the sick, the newlyweds, and other young people, especially the school groups, including the Marine School of Rieti. I encourage each of you to let the consoling light of Easter grow in your hearts. My blessings to all of you. There we have it. The Holy Father exchanging greetings with Italian pilgrims. And now, the Our Father in Latin. Sanctificetur nomen tuum, adveniat regnum tuum, fiat voluntas tua, sicut in cielo et in terra. Panem nostrum quotidianum da nobis hodie, et
Moving on and back here in the country, religious leaders are calling for calm and responsible leadership amid rising political tensions in the country. The Friends Church is urging politicians to promote peace, unity, and respectful discourse. At the same time, the Church is advocating for reforms in the competency-based education system to improve its effectiveness. This comes as the Church launched a scholarship program in Kakamega County to support vulnerable learners. Here's Gifted Rapalo with more.
Speaking during a church event in Kakamega Town, National Presiding Clerk Stephen Magwilu urged politicians to avoid abusive and vulgar language, emphasizing that such conduct contradicts moral and spiritual values.
Of the church, we stand for peace. We stand for integrity. And therefore we are calling upon all our leaders, even when they are addressing the gathering, please observe what you say, because I believe they are chosen by God, and therefore they should preach peace. Those who are speaking very languages, the language that is not very pleasing even to the young ones and even to the whole nation, we are calling upon them to sober up so that they are able to bring the nation together, because I believe that unity is what is going to make this country grow very far, and therefore such kind of talk should be avoided. Let us speak peace, let us speak the unity of the church and the unity of the nation, and I believe that that is going to make this nation grow very far.
Magwilu also addressed concerns surrounding the competency-based education system, describing it as progressive initiative that nonetheless requires key reforms to better serve learners in society. We
are discussing developing a framework. This framework should inform if there are any reforms to be done in the education sector. I'm glad that we are endowed with people who are able to sit down and be able to come up with a framework that is going to help in terms of improving on the current system. I am believing that the system is good, but it requires improvement. Although it was started in a sort of a hurry, but I'm believing that as we sit down, we discuss, we will get solutions to the challenges that we are facing.
Kakamega County Chief Executive Committee member for Education Bernard Amwanyi challenged other religious institutions to initiate similar programs aimed at supporting disadvantaged students. The remarks were made during the launch of a scholarship program at Amalenda Friends Church, where 24 students were awarded financial support for their education.
I want to thank the Friends Church of Kenya for the gestures they have extended to our needy students in the country, and I want to pray that next time we shall have more students being sponsored. The Friends Church has exhibited a lot of goodwill to our parents in all over the county and the country, and we want to extend this olive branch to other churches also to do the same.
Parents of the beneficiaries expressed gratitude to the church, noting that the initiative will significantly ease the burden of school fees and improve access to education for the children.
Ule ugumu nilikuwa nao ni baba ya hao watoto alikufa, na vile alikufa 2024, na watoto wakabaki mayatima na mimi nikabaki mjane. Na vile mnaelewa yeye ndiye alikuwa provider wa kila kitu, so tukabaki hivyo. Lakini nataka kushukuru kanisa la Friends, Quakers, wote all sponsors kusimama na sisi ili kupanguza machozi.
Reporting for Catholic Focus, Capuchin TV, I'm Gifted Rapalo.
And now we shift our focus to matters concerning the upcoming 2027 general elections voter registration. Despite growing calls among young people to drive political change in the upcoming general election, concerns are emerging over the low number of youth registering as voters. In Webuye West constituency, officials from the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission say many young people are yet to take up the responsibility, even as uncollected identification cards remain at chiefs' offices. Now, both electoral officials and youth leaders are urging young people to step forward, register as voters, and actively participate in shaping the country's future.
Mimi ningependa kuhimiza vijana wajitokeze kwa wingi wakaweze kushika kura. The turnout imekuwa si ile mzuri sana, lakini mkijitokeza mkaweze kushika kura ili mkaweze kuchagua viongozi ambao nyinyi wenyewe mnaweza wataka mkawaongoze uongozi mzuri. So kwa hivyo nawahimiza mjitokeze kwa wingi mkaweze kushika kura.
Gen Z leo tumejitokeza kuhamasisha wananchi wenzetu na vijana wenzetu na mama zetu. Kama hauna kadi uchukue kadi, kwa sababu uongozi mzuri inatokana kama umechukua kadi, na haishi tu kwa kuchukua kadi, lazima 2027 watu wajitokeze waende wapige kura. Sasa kama uko hapa na haujachukua kadi, tunataka kusema watu wetu wa IEBC wako hapa, make sure unachukua kadi before.
Niko hapa pia kujumuika na wenzangu kwa tuko card initiative. Tuko card initiative iko all over the country. Leo tuko hapa Dina, hapa Webuye, Machulo Ward, Dina Market, tuhamasisha vijana wetu wachukue kura, na leo tutatembea bila bomba kwa bomba kuhamasisha kila mwananchi achukue kura. Hii ndio silaha pekee yake inaenda kutoka kwa uongozi bora.
And that story right there on voter registration brings us to the end of today's Catholic Focus News Bulletin. I am Susan Bulemi, and with me on the sign language interpretation desk has been Charity Ngima. Make sure to stay tuned on our subsequent bulletins for more stories. Until next time, stay safe, be blessed, and keep it Capuchin TV.
Keep watching Capuchin TV, distinctly Catholic Identity Channel.